This game is brought to you in part by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Munkin Toyota, Frost Aesthetics, Tony Wilt State Farm, the Land of Lincoln Credit Union, Whisper Internet, Bean Insurance, Master Construction, Cornerstone Family Counseling, Budget Supplies, Lander Towing and Collision Center of Mount Vernon, Crowley Concrete, Ren Lake Sporting Goods, Fairfield National Bank Bean Capital Banking Center, Biltmore Buildings, Fowler Heating and Cooling, FAS and Service, Liberty Village of Centralia, and Coach House Garages. Now let's head to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Nutrient Ag Solutions pregame show. The high school basketball showcase on WMIX starts now.
And good evening from Sides Gymnasium in the campus of Woodlawn High School. It is the start of the high school boys postseason play as the host Woodlawn Cardinals welcome in Zeigler-Royalton. R.J. Price along with Mike Richardson. Our cameraman tonight is Caleb Lewis. And back at our studio in Mount Vernon is Cam Meyer running the controls on 94.1 WMIX. Yes, we are video streaming tonight, and in the postseason, the IHSA has restrictions against where you can stream postseason play. The restrictions are really restricted on the NFHS schools, and Woodlawn happens to be one of those schools. And therefore, we were unable to video stream on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, but we are able to video stream on the NFHS network. And that, of course, Mike, is I know it's a lot of mumbo-jumbo, and it costs some money, about $13, but you get 30 days of basketball for that $13. All the basketball you can watch, all the video streams that we do, it will be available there on NFHS. Now, there may be some games down the road that we can do on the YouTube channel when those restrictions aren't in play for some of those schools, like Altamont, that we'll be going to later. But here tonight, here against Woodlawn, this is our way and the only way that we were able to video stream. And the good thing about this, Mike, is that it's our cameras, it's us, the announcers, your home team announcers. It's not the gym cameras that don't follow the ball consistently.
Or lag on audio for 5 seconds.
Exactly. So you get the cameras here. You see Caleb is showing us the camera. It's here on the video stream for the NFHS. And here we actually have a man controlling the play, so we can follow it closely. And we want to thank you all for joining us. And if you're like, I'm not paying money to watch it, that's fine.
We understand it.
We're on the radio still. Yeah. And that's free on 94.1 and, of course, on the Section 618 app. When we get started here, Mike, we got a first-round matchup. This is the quarterfinals of the regionals, and Woodlawn getting the host here against Zeigler-Royalton and the Tornadoes. And you look at things, this should be an easy one for the Cardinals, but you never know. That's why we play the games, right?
That's exactly right. And you know, we'll get into the lineups here in a little while, but a change in the lineup for Woodlawn.
Mm-hmm.
And let's face it, what does the Tornadoes have to play for other than trying to cause havoc?
Right.
In a regional.
They can cause some trouble.
I mean, you know, come out and play your guts out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would be their Super Bowl, you know. So, these first round matches are tough. That's why I'm going to give a certain key to the game after a while.
Well, hopefully we will have a big win here for Woodlawn, one of our showcase teams, as we move into the regional play. This is the high school basketball showcase, and our pregame show is presented by Nutrient Ag Solutions. They provide area farmers with the best in seed solutions, from soil samples to data viewing and analysis to custom seed enhancements. Nutrient is dedicated to your success in the field. NutrientAgSolutions.com. We come back, we will have our Munkin Toyota keys to the game and get our starting lineups for this one. It's Woodlawn against Zeigler-Royalton coming your way. It is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check that your seats aren't in the visitor section first, before buying tickets.
I'm so excited for this game. I can't believe we got us tickets.
Me too. Wait, are we on the wrong side?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
This is going to be a long game.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Building dreams takes the right materials. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn has your back. From DIY projects to contractor jobs, they've got you covered with all-American steel made in the USA. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, their metal roofing, siding, and trims are reliable and sustainable. Quick deliveries to the job site, warranty-backed quality, and a commitment to your success. 618-242-1123. Budget Building Supplies, where your vision meets lasting strength.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Crestliner and Phoenix boats with a Mercury motor make fishing a breeze. Ren Lake Sporting Goods on Wells Bypass Road is the only Crestliner, Phoenix, and Mercury dealer in Mount Vernon. Being a full-service dealer means Ren Lake Sporting Goods provides all the service, repair, and Mercury marine parts to any watercraft at their location. Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission bow while you're there. Ren Lake Sporting Goods has all 4 seasons covered. Hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Ren Lake Sporting Goods today. 618-242-2191.
Winds will howl. Storms will surge on. Has your structure been built to withstand the elements?
Coach House Garages has what it takes to ensure your structure is built to prevail the elements. Their team is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. They work together to build a stronger, more durable, long-lasting structure. Coach House Garages. Affordable, dependable, professional. It's more than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Looking for new car confidence without the new car price? Hi, this is Chris Wilson. Lunken Toyota in Mount Vernon has just 4 Toyota certified vehicles available right now. Choose from a 2025 RAV4, a 2025 Camry, or 2 2024 Highlanders, all Toyota certified for added peace of mind. Qualified vehicles and buyers may qualify for a special Toyota certified rate, making a great deal even better. Shop online at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com or stop by just off the interstate in Mount Vernon.
This is the Nutrient Ag Solutions pregame show. The high school basketball showcase on WMIX.
Tonight's game here between Woodlawn and Zeigler-Royalton on the NFHS network, video streaming there if you want to take a look at that. And you can go to NFHSnetwork.com, or you can go to the WMIX Sports Facebook page, and we have a direct link there to where you can get it. Now, of course, you'll have to purchase it for a 30-day subscription. Later on tonight at around 6:45, Chris Hugo and the gang will be at Weber to bring you that game between Weber and Christ Our Rock Lutheran. You can hear it on our sister station, 96.5 FM, WMIX, or on the Section 618 app, or you can watch that as well on the NFHS network. You can go to WMIX Sports Facebook page, and you can find the link to the games. That's the easiest way to do it, I think. Just find that link. Mike, our Munkin Toyota keys to the game for the Woodlawn Cardinals. If they want to get a victory here in the first round of the regional, what do they got to do?
Well, they got to just play hard right off the tip. I mean, if you get a 10-point lead, you want to make that 20. You get a 20-point lead, you want to make it 30. I'm sorry. There's no tomorrows if you lose a basketball game.
Yeah, that's right.
And you have got to come out and play like your hair's on fire. Get after it. And rebound, pass break, maybe get a few dunks for the crowd. Get them fired up.
You got it. You're coming in here with a record of, 27-3, is that right?
27-3, correct.
And you're thinking, oh, man, we should have been a number 1 seed. We should have got a bye. but instead you get a pesky team, and the Tornadoes who come in here at 7-24. They've had their struggles this season indeed. So you think it could be a cakewalk, but you're also a little banged up too.
Yeah, and that's what you want to be careful of. Cooper's fine. He's playing tonight. Rowley's got he tweaked his ankle a couple games ago. He's setting out just for precautionary reasons. So they're all ready to go, and Coach Cooper said if we needed everybody 100% tonight, they'd be ready to go.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's good news. But Rowley is, as a precautionary, setting out. May think that perhaps even Cooper should have set tonight, but he wants to test it a little bit. He's been out a couple games, so he wants to get in there, get more in that flow because they'll need him next round, and definitely on the championship round of the regional if they can make it that far, and hopefully they can, and that will be at Sparta. But first things first, they got to take care of business here tonight against Zeigler at home. Munkin Toyota, keys to the game. Peace of mind comes standard with Toyota Care. You're covered with maintenance and roadside assistance for 2 years or 75,000 miles. Ask about longer protection with Toyota Care Plus. Find out more at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. We will also be selecting an Impact Player of the Week at the end of the week. This past week, our Impact Player of the Week was Nathaniel Marlowe from Weber, as he went on his 51-point game where he went over 3,000 in that victory over Edwards County. And now, later this week, we'll select one for this past week. And who knows, it could very well be Nathaniel Marlowe again after scoring 46, although they lost in that game against Nashville. But what a crazy game that was Friday night. And that is brought to you by Tony Wilt State Farm, the Impact Player of the Week. Go to TonyWilt.com to learn more. And our featured sponsor is Frost Aesthetics at 1708 Jefferson in Mount Vernon. Frost Aesthetics, your destination for self-care, confidence, and rejuvenation. Multiple services under one roof. Frost makes it easier to pamper yourself and look and feel your best inside and out. We'll come back and get you the Bean Insurance starting lineups in just a moment. Woodlawn against Zeigler-Royalton coming your way. The first round of the boys regional here at Woodlawn High School. This is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem is now an OEM or original equipment manufacturer certified body shop. We have been recognized by vehicle manufacturers for meeting specific standards in repair quality, equipment, and training. This certification means that we can properly repair vehicles using approved parts and procedures, maintaining the vehicle's safety, performance, and structural integrity. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS for any collision or towing needs. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Is your concrete driveway or sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even getting dangerous? Contact the fine folks at Luke Rowley Concrete, Incorporated in Woodlawn at 618-237-0552. A true family-owned and operated business like you used to hear about. They're the leader in highly professional concrete finishing in the area. Call Luke Rowley today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. That's 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. They get dirty so you don't have to.
At FNB, we believe in us. Not us, the bank. Us, the farmers. Us, the families. Us, the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest in, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Sisney, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
When it comes to power, performance, and personal service, FAS and Service in Mount Vernon has you covered. Locally owned and operated at 315 Broadway, FAS and Service is your trusted source for expert repairs, top quality supplies, and the full lineup of Yanmar tractors. Built, tough, and made to last, Yanmar tractors are ready for anything, and FAS backs them with the service you can count on. Stop in today to see the latest Yanmar tractors and experience the difference at FAS and Service, where your yard and your business matter most.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Nutrient Ag Solutions is backed by the largest crop inputs company in the world. They provide full acre solutions through a network of trusted crop consultants right here in your backyard. They help growers achieve the highest yields with the most sustainable solutions possible. Online at nutrientagsolutions.com or call 618-835-2221. Decade after decade, providing the best technologies, tools, and products so you can focus on what you do best, grow.
Listen to the Showcase online at section618.com. Showcase Basketball on WMIX.
As presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent, and let's get into this one here tonight and give you our starting lineups. And first of all, let's go with Zeigler-Royalton, the Tornadoes at 7-24. David Russell, head coach, he will throw this lineup out there. The 5'7" sophomore Cross Vanderbeek is getting the start at guard. 5'9" senior Carson Longwell. Caden Niblett, a 5'10" junior. Johnny Gaddis, a 5'10" junior. And a 6'2" senior Nolan Brown. So not much size, but they do have some coming off the bench. Lucas Rogers is 6'3". He's a junior, and a 6'5" sophomore. And Lucas Moyers, not sure how much playing time those guys get. I think that Rogers gets a little bit of playing time. So we'll see those guys coming off the bench for the Tornadoes coming in at 7-24. The Woodlawn Cardinals, they will have Luke McKay, the 6'2" junior. Kylan Mosier, a 6'4" senior. Tyson Frick, the 6'5" junior in the middle. Kyle Cooper, the guard, at 6' senior. And Ian Bennett getting the start for Baylor Rowley tonight, 6' sophomore for Luke Cooper's Cardinals, coming with a record of 27-3. Your starting lineup brought to you by Bean Insurance. Chris Bean was born and raised here in our area. He's one of us. Let him shop around and get the best insurance quote for you and your family at beaninsurance.net. Mike, you got the Whisper Internet officials of the game for us?
We sure do. Scott and Tanner Shaw,
Great.
father and son, and Matt Miller.
That's your officials of the game, brought to you by Whisper Internet. Those guys are ready for baseball, too.
Yes.
Whisper Internet, no contracts, no cancellation fees. Visit whisperisp.com to make the switch. Again, we're video streaming tonight, but on the NFHS network. You can go to the WMIX Sports Facebook page. We have a direct link there. Or you can go to nfhsnetwork.com and look for WMIX Sports. If you want to hear our broadcast, if you go and find the Woodlawn Cardinals, then you won't get us. You want our broadcast, so go look for WMIX Sports on the NFHS network to watch the stream live.
It is confusing as all get out.
Yes.
Hopefully, all the people will flock to the broadcast.
We'll get into a routine, won't we?
Yep.
Our opening tip-off, brought to you by Master Construction, is coming up in just a few minutes from now. Get ready. It's Woodlawn against Zeigler-Royalton here at Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn. It's coming up next. This is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost breed that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This year is the 25th anniversary of Rend Lake Sporting Goods. Has it already been 25 years? Right now, get great deals on Matthews and Mission bows, 10-point and Wicked Ridge crossbows. Fishing season is here. Playing hooky? Get live bait and fishing lures at Rend Lake Sporting Goods. Check out the Crestliner boats and Mercury motors, too. For 25 years, Rend Lake Sporting Goods has been the go-to for everything hunting, fishing, archery, or marine. Rend Lake Sporting Goods, across from Mount Vernon Township High School on Wells Bypass.
At Budget Building Supplies, you're partnering with a team dedicated to providing the highest quality steel building materials, all made in the USA. Whether you're a contractor or a DIY enthusiast,
They have everything you need for any job, big or small. From metal roofing to gutters, their steel products are superior to the competition and backed by an ironclad warranty. And maybe most importantly, delivered quickly to your site. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or 618-242-1123.
When the power goes out, will your lights stay on? With Fowler Heating and Cooling's lease program, you can lease a whole house generator and never be left in the dark again. Enjoy one low monthly payment that includes installation, annual maintenance, covered repairs, no trip, diagnostic, or overtime charges. Reliable backup power, zero surprise bills, and total peace of mind. Call Fowler Heating and Cooling where comfort meets convenience. 618-997-5288.
Terms and conditions apply. Discover Centralia Estates' elegant, all-inclusive retirement living designed for comfort and peace of mind. Choose from 4 spacious floor plans, studio, efficiency, 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, all with weekly housekeeping, linen service, and even a free fitness membership. Come see why Centralia Estates feels like home. Call 618-533-2400 to schedule your visit today. Or find us on Facebook and at libertyvillageofcentralia.com.
Simply the finest.
Watch select showcase games on the WMIX YouTube channel. This is the High School Basketball Showcase, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX.
It says the High School Basketball Showcase, as you heard the man say, on 94.1 WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Illinois. A free service of Withers Broadcasting along with the Section 618 app. And our video stream on the NFHS network. Look for WMIX Sports Channel on the NFHS network, and you can click on that and watch. It's a subscription service, but it's the only way we're able to bring you video in the postseason for about 90% of the places. And so it was either that or just bring you radio, which is great, and we got you on the radio as well for free. So thank you so much, and also on the free Section 618 app.
Yeah, there's a couple of places that gave us an opportunity too, which was great.
Yeah, there are.
But not all.
So,
that's part of it.
Yeah, and we'll let you know, from day to day on the WMIX Sports Facebook page or WMIX 94.1 Facebook page on where you can watch it. As they say, check your local listings. Right?
Literally.
That's what it is.
Every day.
Every day.
Yep.
Having the introduction of the starting lineups here at Woodlawn. R.J. Price along with Mike Richardson. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. They have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care there for you all over Southern Illinois and online at orthocenter-si.com. We were wondering, Caleb and I were talking about it, what size of crowd that they would have here tonight. And, with it being a first-round game and probably one of those that's expected to be a blowout, that maybe some of the Woodlawn crowd would stay away. But, no, they're out here in full force tonight. Maybe they're about 4/5 full on the other side.
I mean, it's kind of weird when the association did that. Back when I played, when you had a regional site, you had a regional site.
That was it.
Every game there. And the only thing I don't like about it is the fact you don't get an extra game of shooting on that regional site rim.
Yeah, right.
The positive thing is, you're playing on your home court first round against an opponent that,
I guess you
around the area, you should take it out on them,
Right.
Bluford or Weber is going to do the same thing tonight over at Bluford, Illinois.
Against Coral.
Yeah.
Crystal Rock Lutheran.
Man, that can be ugly. Crystal Rock has had a horrendous year.
Yeah.
Enough bodies to even get a team. And
that's a shame because they've been good for the last several years.
Yeah. So you'll see some lopsided scores tonight on opening day.
Matt Miller's going to throw up the ball at center court, and it goes right up and then hits the guy in the head who's jumping center for Zeigler-Royalton. And it looks like Moyers who's getting the start.
Have to restart the clock here.
There we go. Now the Master Construction opening tip, not thrown as high, and is controlled by Woodlawn. And moving from our left to right as you view it on the screen and on your radio dial as well. Haven't said that in a while. With it is Bennett. Left side to Mosier. Underneath for McKay. He turns around, goes up, and has it blocked out of bounds. Good move there by getting that big guy, Nolan Brown, in the middle. Getting a block down there low.
Yeah, every time you go talk to somebody about who the starting lineup is, they'll change it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I just don't get it.
And the bounce pass down low goes right into the hands of Brown, and Brown picks it off. Up ahead it comes to Niblett. He gives it out on top to Van Horbeek. Now around to Brown, left side to Longwell. Longwell in the left wing. Now to Brown in the corner. He takes a three, hits the back of the rim. Frick going up and getting the rebound. A lot of contact over his back. Nothing called. Up ahead it comes to McKay. He drives in on the baseline, goes up strong with the layup. And the first 2 points of the game brought to you by Disc Truck and Repair. It comes from Luke McKay and Woodlawn, 2-0. Right wing side, it goes to Niblett. Makes me hungry for some corn.
There you go.
Yeah. Longwell now underneath. The Moyers back out Brown. Around the right wing, it comes to Van Horbeek. Out on top to Brown. Left side to Longwell. To Niblett. Back to Longwell. Zeigler-Royalton in their road navy trimmed in gold, and the pass stolen away by McKay. He has Mosier up ahead. Mosier takes it in with a right-handed layup off the glass. 4-0, Woodlawn with an early lead.
That's the game plan. Get that defense going early. See if you can get a few breakaways.
ZR, their uniform's kind of like the Naval Academy, that navy and gold. Three on the way by Niblett's no good. Rebound by Frick. Up ahead it comes to Bennett in the corner. There's Mosier, drives on the baseline, goes up with a head fake. He missed it, hit the front of the rim, got it back, and was blocked by Brown. And Brown's going to get called for the foul, either him or Moyer here. It's going to be on Brown.
Well, Kylan got a little too far under. Might have had help with a little bit of push. That's not a problem.
This could be a big game for Kylan.
Yeah, I mean, it's another opportunity, to get back in that starting lineup and just show his abilities.
But he misses that first free throw, brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. 4-0 Woodlawn here, a minute 50 into this one. First score brought to you by Disc Truck and Repair, as that one is good. Your 24-hour mobile service experts, 5-0 Woodlawn.
We talked about his defense up at Riverton. See if that can carry over.
Van Horbeek with it out on top, dribbles to his right of the paint, throws it out on top to Niblett. Now over to Longwell. Longwell around to Brown. Brown on the left wing, looking inside, and hands it off to Van Horbeek. Goes between the circles, now back out toward the Cardinal head, and it goes right side. There's Longwell rather, bounces it down for Niblett, and it goes out of bounds, threw it behind him, and it will be Woodlawn ball.
At junior high, we had challenges like this sometimes, and I would tell the kids, let's just see how long we can keep them with that zero on the
field. Oh, that's fun. Cooper with it, goes over to right side to Bennett. Bennett over to Mosier for three, and it's good. Cornerstone Family Counseling three from Kylan Mosier makes it 8-0.
That makes you play good defense when you knock down a shot like that.
Longwell on the left wing, looking for Brown in the corner. Brown put up a three a while ago. He pushed his way in, knocked Mosier back. His jumper's no good. Probably got a little more room. It goes up to Cooper now. Cooper the other way at free throw line, stops, throws it back out to Mosier again, right there in that same spot. And a three-pointer brought to you by Cornerstone Family Counseling. It's 11-0 Woodlawn, 3 minutes in.
Are we back at Pinckneyville? Carlisle against Pinckneyville?
He had a big game that night, didn't he?
I think he hit 4 straight threes and 5 in the game.
And ball is stolen away. Here's Frick with it. He's going to take it all the way in for the layup. 13-0. 4:40 left in the first.
Now you want 20.
Niblett with it. Double team, and he threw it away. It zipped a pass down on the baseline intended for Van Horbeek, and he wasn't there. That was a bullet pass. No wonder he didn't put his hand in front of that one. I would have been like, no. Let the cheerleader take it off of her face. That's kind of what happened. Come on, save the cheerleaders.
Dive on those.
Bennett with it on top, goes left wing to Cooper. Back to Bennett, around to McKay. McKay pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good. 15-0 Woodlawn with the lead. Almost halfway through this first quarter. Up the floor comes Van Horbeek. Goes to his right, gives it off to Niblett. Now to Brown. Brown, nice pass to Niblett, back out to That is Longwell for three, and it's no good. Rebound by Mosier. Gives it up to McKay on top. He found a seam. He goes right around a couple guys and got stripped and fouled as he tried to go up.
Boy, he saw an opening right there and took advantage of that. Boy, that big long step when he got by the free throw line. Got hacked across the arm. Still shaking it.
Yeah, shaking that hand there. Hopefully he's okay. He seems to be all right as he shoots these Nutrien Ag Solutions free throws. Can't afford to get anybody else hurt. He makes that one, makes it 16-0.
Making that free throw makes that hand feel better right there.
Cooper coming out, so is Bennett here, and Downs checking in along with Heater. See a lot of those guys tonight. McKay's free throws up, and it's good. 17-0, Woodlawn on top. 3:48 left in the first quarter. Dribbling to his right. That's Van Horbeek. He found an opening on the baseline. Head fake up, man. Couldn't get it to fall. Had a wide open shot and missed it. And rebound pulled away by Heater. Heater the other way for the Cardinals to Mosier. Hit three again from the wing. Oh, hit the back of the rim. Frick tipped it up, tried to get the rebound, but he was the last to touch it out of bounds.
That'll be the second turnover on the Cardinals.
Mosier thought for sure he had it, too.
Oh, yeah. He had the hands up, follow through really, really well.
Would have been his third in a row from that same spot on the floor. Why not? Van Horbeek gives it up to Brown underneath. He pushes his way in and gets the deuce off the glass. And the first bucket of the ball game for Zeigler-Royalton at 17-2. Lob for a Frick at the free throw line. Bounces it down low to Downs. Downs up with the shot off the glass and in. I love Tucker Downs, and he is going to be a future bright spot of this ball club.
He's one of my favorites as well.
19-2. Turnaround shot up, and it is no good by Moyers. Rebound by the Cardinals. Here comes Downs the other way. Goes around Brown, puts it up. No good. Got his put back up and in. 21-2. 2:40 left in the first quarter here. The showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent. Better call Paul to get your free quote. He can quote you as fast as Woodlawn put 20 points on the board tonight. Moyer's shot is blocked by Frick out of bounds.
Now Tornadoes has scored. Now you put another run together.
Cooper checking back in, giving McKay a break here. You'd like to have that big lead so you can rest some guys.
Absolutely.
Oh, inbound slapped away by Frick. Good job. Got a hand in there, knocked it into the cheerleaders again. Be careful down there, girls.
Be paying attention.
Yep, better be. Niblett on the inbound for the Tornadoes. Gets it in the corner. Van Horbeek gives it out to Brown on the right wing. Looking inside, dribbles to the top. Turns around, looking for help. Has nobody, gives it off now to Niblett. Niblett goes cross court to the Longwell. Longwell now goes out on top. Right side, Van Horbeek. 2 minutes left in the first. Lob for Moyers, knocked away. Ball bounced up in the air and picked up by Longwell. Over to Brown for three, and he hit it. Big guy knocked it down. He has all 5 of the Tornado points here. It's 21-5.
Frick was slapping at everything in his neighborhood to get that loose ball.
Cooper thought about it. Instead, will drive in, stop, give it off now to Frick underneath. Lost it on the floor. Brown picked it up, knocked around, picked up by Niblett and the Tornadoes. Niblett gets it across the timeline, goes right side. Van Horbeek does a little shake and bake and throws it back out on top to Brown. Brown, for a big guy, can shoot pretty well from outside. 3 on the way. It's no good by Van Horbeek. Rebound by the Cardinals. Here they come. Cooper in the front court, lobbing it underneath for Frick. Frick underneath with Brown on him, goes right around him, lays it up and in. 23-5. It's a thing you can wear out Nolan Brown underneath too.
Yes.
The size, go around him like that. He's a little step behind right now. Good ball player though. And that ball has a foul here on Mosier. And that'll be the first on Woodlawn here in this ball game with 53 seconds left in the first. It's 23-5 Cardinals.
Well, good heads right there on the defense by Mosier. Just got a little handsy after the play. We get a quick break.
Frick coming out and Bennett's coming in. Substitutions Pasquino coming in for ZR. Van Horbeek gives it to Pasquino down on the left side. Comes to a newcomer, Johnny Gaddis, who was supposed to start tonight. His shot up no good, and rebound by Cooper. Up ahead it comes to Downs. Quickly in the front court, his shot up no good. Disrupted a little bit, and Brown comes away with it. Quickly the other way. Van Horbeek stops and pulls it back. Now gives it out on top. There's a three on the way by Niblett. No good. Tipped down to bounds, and last touch by the Cardinals. 22 seconds left in the first. 22-5, or 23-5.
That defensive rebound here by Tornadoes, that was their first of the game.
Niblett to inbound. Just means we've been shooting well.
Yep.
In the corner is Gaddis. Lost it. Picks it up, though. Goes over to Pasquino. His three is good. Don't leave any of these guys open. They can actually shoot. 23-8. Cooper stops. He'll pop a three. It's good. It rattled in a Cornerstone Family Counseling three, and that's the end of the first quarter. It's all Woodlawn. No surprise. 26-8 over ZR. This is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
Insurance has been a hot topic lately for most people. Car insurance, home insurance. It just seems to get more expensive every year, and it's something we can't go without. It's your local State Farm agent and Jeep guy, Tony Will, reminding you this is where an agent comes in. My team is able to help you cover your needs and talk to you about the risks of going without it. You know, like understanding what happens when you have a car accident without collision coverage, or have a basement and don't have the proper coverage when water comes in. So before this happens to you, reach out and let's visit about it. Talking to us is free and quotes are free. Give us a call or find me online at TonyWilt.com.
Need a building built strong, built to last?
Actually, yeah.
Well, look no further. Coach House Garages constructs buildings that make the big bad wolf run with his tail between his legs.
I'm gonna huff and puff and... Never mind.
From garages to home offices and everything in between, Coach House Garages is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. It's more than just a garage. It's a Coach House. CoachHouseGarages.com.
The high school basketball showcase on WMIX, powered by your Allstate Insurance agent, Paul Shields. Now back to the court.
Woodlawn with a 26-8 lead after one quarter here in the first round of the regional. Zeigler-Royalton with the ball. R.J. Price and Mike Richardson here. Caleb Lewis, our cameraman. That ball goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Pasquino, and it'll be Woodlawn ball.
You know, that's Tornado team's got some sophomores.
Yeah.
You know, it's just going to take them a while to develop naturally, but future could be bright.
Underneath the Mosier, in close, and he lays it up and in, and the first points of the second quarter brought to you by Disc Truck and Repair. With 25 years experience, they offer maintenance, repair, emergency mobile services, and more at Disc Truck and Repair. Ball stolen. Frick comes away with it. Has Mosier up ahead. He's going to take it in for the layup. 30-8. Mosier could have dunked that one home, but I think he played it safe, don't you think?
Yes.
Probably the wise thing to do. Van Horbeek with it out to Brown.
That was a great pass by Frick as well.
Yeah, it was. He saw him coming up the floor, and he was wide open. Ball stolen by Bennett. Bennett looking up ahead for Mosier. Led him too far. Just a little too out in front of him. 30-8. Woodlawn with the lead. Paul Shields, your Allstate Insurance agent in Mount Vernon. You can visit him at 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Get a free quote today or tomorrow. He's probably watching the game right now. But he'll answer your call. Van Horbeek goes left side to Niblett.
The illegal screen.
Yep, we'll go the other way. It's on Brown. Big man getting called for it. You can't hide when you're that size.
You've got to be stationary.
30-8. 6:36 left in the second. Mosier with it out on top, goes over to Cooper. Underneath, nice pass to Frick, who missed it. He was in too close, tipped around, and Brown comes away with it. Oh, man, he was in too close, kind of lost his handle on it.
Not sure what all that was to give him an offensive rebound. Couple of missed shots.
Brown on top for three, and he drains it for Zeigler-Royalton. That's a Cornerstone Family Counseling three.
8 points for the senior.
Right side, it comes to McKay. He drives in the paint, goes around Brown, lays it up and in. Nice little reversal in the air and lays it up. Makes it 32-11. Here comes Van Horbeek the other way. Stops, throws it back out. Brown, head fake. Gives it off now. Over to Gaddis. Lobs it underneath.
Screen by Brown right there.
And then stolen. Here comes Mosher the other way. Takes it in for two. 34-11. Quickly the other way. It's Niblett. He threw it away. McKay with the steal. He takes it in for the layup. 36-11. And Woodlawn pouring it on here tonight. This first round of the regional. Looking to move on to the semis. Brown with it. The free throw line. Back out on top, Van Horbeek. Looking for help. Goes in the corner. Head fake by Gaddis. Gives it out to Brown. Now back out on top, Van Horbeek. Spins. Good ball handler. Goes to Pasquino in the corner. Throws it out on top. Couple guys there. Brown picks it up. Pasquino now. He'll take the three in the corner. It is no good. Rattled in and out. And rebound pulled away by Mosher. Here comes Cooper the other way. Off to McKay. He thought about a three, but instead gave it up down low to Frick. Frick back out on top. Cooper for three. There it is. A Cornerstone Family Counseling three from the top of the key from Cooper. It's 39-11.
Beautiful rotation on that shot.
Niblett gives it off to Brown. Brown back over to right side to Gaddis. Now over to Niblett in the far corner. He drives, cut off, throws it out to Brown for another three, and he knocked it down. I think we may put this guy on our team, right?
I'll tell you what. I think we got maybe one more spot.
Nolan Brown, he could at least come in off the bench, I'm sure, when we need a three and some rebounds.
Wow. 3 out of 4 behind the arc.
Down underneath it goes McKay. Hook shot up and in, making it 41-14. Officials timeout here to get some substitutions in the game for Ziegler.
I like how officials do that in a game like this. Get these guys in the ball game.
Instead of trying to force a whistle.
Exactly. Yeah, they're coming in for a reason, and the other guys are wanting to come out for a reason. So get them in.
Wingate coming in for the first time, and he'll bring it up the floor.
Love that from Scott Shaw.
Wingate out on top of the key. It comes to Leposki. Hands it off to Longwell. Back to Wingate. Now to Longwell again. He pulls up, throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound right there is Leposki. Mason Leposki, the 5'8 sophomore, getting the two off the glass. Nice putback, 41-16. Mosher thought about it. Heater's out there now. No, that is Kirkpatrick out there. Gives it up to McKay at the free throw line. His jumper no good, and the Tornadoes having trouble with it. Got it over to Wingate. Up the floor comes Leposki. Now over to Moyers. Back out on top. Moyers now. Pass it off to Pasquino on the baseline. Cut off. Throws it back out. That's Longwell. Longwell between the circles over to Leposki. He drives out to the top. Had it knocked away for a moment. Picks it up. Knocked it away again by McKay. McKay swarming him. Comes away with the steal. Takes it all the way down. Gets the layup. 43-16. 2:42 left in the first half. Wingate up underneath and stolen by Heater. Pass for Moyers taken away. Up ahead it comes McKay. Bounces it down low to Tucker Downs, who uses the glass for two more.
Cardinals have been very strong on their layups using the backboard here tonight.
Leposki out on top. That's Longwell. Over to Pasquino. He almost threw it away. Longwell picks it up, goes to Leposki. He drives around a couple defenders, pulls up from 12. It rattled off. Rebound pulled away by Heater. Up ahead it comes to McKay. To Downs. Downs takes it all the way in with a floater and missed the finger roll. Didn't use the backboard there.
I shouldn't have said it earlier. Absolutely should not have said it.
And we get a foul here on Woodlawn. They'll be on Downs, kind of frustrated after that miss. McKay and Mosher coming out. Frick and Bennett coming in.
Well, the Cardinals have had 3 breakaways, and you look for what they've done regular season. A lot of dunks along the way, but boy, the footsteps they were hearing. You just don't want to take a chance right now. You need to be thoroughly cleared.
All the ball stolen away. Here comes Bennett the other way. Takes it in for another layup off the glass. 47-16, 1:38 left in the first half. Wingate loses it for a moment, picks it up at the top, gives it up to Lepowski. Ball stolen. Uh-oh.
Now this is a different
Tyson
story.
Frick, and he jams it home with one hand.
You could see that back in the backcourt.
1:20 left, 49-16 here in the first half. Moyers with it. Hands it off now to Longwell.
Boy, that makes you want to play defense a little harder now, too.
Moyers over to Wingate to Lepowski at the free throw line, looking back out. Stolen again. Heater coming away with it. Gives it to Bennett. Man, Heater and Bennett have been playing defensively really good tonight. Kirkpatrick jumper on the baseline, no good. Rebound by Pasquino. He comes the other way. 50 seconds left in the first half. 49-16 Woodlawn. Lob from Moyers, stolen again by Frick. Look out, here we go. Frick with another jam. 51-16.
That's a high percentage shot right there.
Say so, Mike.
Yeah.
Lepowski for three, and he got it in the corner.
Yeah, that's a pretty high percentage shot.
Lepowski answered right back for ZR there with a three in the corner. Brought to you by Cornerstone Family Counseling. Give them something to cheer about on the ZR side. Haven't had much so far. 13 seconds left in the half. Bennett just dribbling out on top. And they may not even, I don't even know if they'll shoot. 6 seconds left. Goes to Heater. Nope, he'll take the shot for three, and it's no good. Rebound Kirkpatrick, and it goes out of bounds at the buzzer. And that's the end of the first half. Woodlawn with a 51-19 drubbing over Zeigler-Royalton here in the first half. This is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, your All-State insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Nutrient Ag Solutions knows this, and they're not about flashy promises or gimmicks. They're backed by the largest crop inputs company in the world, offering full acre solutions with trusted local crop consultants. Decade after decade, they deliver the best technologies, tools, and products so you can focus on what you do best, grow. Nutrient Ag Solutions, sustainable solutions right in your backyard. Visit nutrientagsolutions.com or call 618-835-2221.
Looking and feeling your best has never been easier. At Frost Aesthetics, self-care is essential. Our team puts comfort, confidence, and results first. From Botox, derma fillers, and lip fillers to Frost facials, testosterone replacement, medical weight loss injections, and IV fusions, we offer a full range of medical-grade aesthetics, all in one convenient location. Ask about membership discounts for year-round savings. Visit Frost Aesthetics at 1708 Jefferson in Mount Vernon. Let us help you relax, refresh, and feel radiant.
You're listening to the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX. Time for the Landers Towing and Collision Center halftime show.
All Woodlawn at halftime, 51-19 over Zeigler-Royalton. We're in our halftime show brought to you by Landers Towing and Collision Center. Over 35 years of unmatched experience, meticulous attention to detail drives Landers to continually enhance their facilities by adding new certified technology and technicians. They offer in-house calibration using ADAS technology to ensure your safety. Stop by Route 37 in Mount Vernon or Mills Cart Road in Salem or call 1-888-LANDERS. All Woodlawn here. I want to give you an update. It is, let me get you a score. Wayne City over St. Elmo Brownstown at halftime, 28-22.
The W's.
Go
tonight.
Wayne City.
Yeah, Waltonville with the night off, but 3 of the W's in action. Wayne City getting off to a good start, it sounds like.
if Wayne City wins that game, Mike, and Weber takes care of business later on, we'll be going to Altamont Wednesday for that game because
Absolutely.
there'll be two of our showcase teams playing against each other.
And Altamont's already give us their blessing.
Right. So that'll be on WMIX Sports YouTube.
YouTube, that'll be back to normal. We'll really confuse all of our listeners.
I know, exactly. Now, if St. Elmo comes back and wins that game, then we'll be going to El Dorado for the Waltonville game on Wednesday. So it just depends on how things pan out. And the reason why we would go to Altamont was if our two showcase teams were playing each other. And we can't miss out on that for our sponsors and our viewers as well. We'll come back with our halftime show. More on our halftime show. Get you our Luke Rowley Concrete halftime stats for you in just a moment. Woodlawn 51, Zeigler-Royalton 19. This is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
Winds will howl. Storms will surge on. Has your structure been built to withstand the elements?
Coach House Garages has what it takes to ensure your structure is built to prevail the elements. Their team is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. They work together to build a stronger, more durable, long-lasting structure. Coach House Garages. Affordable, dependable, professional. It's more than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated of Woodlawn is one of those true family-owned businesses you don't hear a lot about anymore. Call today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. Whether it's a new driveway for your business or a project at the home you're raising a family, they haul topsoil, fill dirt, and specialize in professional concrete finishing. Stop at their shop on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or call 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. Their family gets dirty, so yours doesn't have to.
Looking for the perfect mix of comfort, capability, and fuel savings? Hi, this is Chris Wilson at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. We have two brand new 2026 Corolla Cross XLEs. Enjoy leather seats, heated seats, and all-wheel drive, all while getting an impressive 30 miles per gallon. That's premium comfort with everyday efficiency. These 2026 Corolla Cross XLEs are ready to go right now at Munkin Toyota. Just off the interstate in Mount Vernon. Shop online at MunkinToyota.MountVernon.com, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
This is the high school basketball showcase on WMIX, presented by Paul Shields, Allstate Insurance.
Back here in our halftime show, I want to give you one more budget building supply score for you. At halftime, Poor Carrier Mills, they win their first game of the year, then they get Goreville.
Oh,
Goreville's winning 66-6. Triple sixes, that's bad at halftime there in that one. Mike, you got some halftime stats here for us. Brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete.
Todd Tripp pretty excited about that game.
He may have already went home.
Well, that's why we told the listeners at the first of the broadcast, you're going to see some outlandish scores tonight. So that's just part of the first day of the playoffs, no doubt about it. All right, we will start with the Zeigler-Royalton Tornadoes. 4 rebounds in the game. Their best stat was turnovers. That was 15. Shooting the basketball 37% overall. They were 7 of 19. 2 of 7 on the inside, but they knocked down 5 threes out of 12 attempts. When you shoot that many out court, you're not going to get to the free throw line, which they did not. 3 points for Pasquino, 5 for Lipinski, and 11 from Nolan Brown, the big guy. 3 out of 4 behind the arc and got a deuce on the inside. He leads them with his 11. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, 13 rebounds, 3 on the offensive end. 1 led to a stick back. They had 5 turnovers. Talk about shooting the basketball at home. 22 of 32. That rolls out to a nice even 69% on the game. They were 18 of 26 inside and far away. They ended up 4 out of 6, and they converted 75% shooting at the free throw line on 3 out of 4. 2 points for Bennett gets the start tonight. 6s with Cooper and Downs, and then the Cardinals have 2 in double digits. 14 from Luke McKay and Kylan Moser. What a great start he has, especially on the defensive end. He's done a great job hedging on defense to help out the guards on top. He leads them in scoring with 15. Cardinals 51, the Tornadoes 19 here at the half.
There's your Luke Rowley halftime stats, and when we come back, we'll have our second half for you. 51-19 Woodlawn at the break. This is a high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
Your home's HVAC system is one of your biggest investments, but paying for it doesn't have to be stressful. With Fowler Heating and Cooling's flexible financing options, you can replace or upgrade your system today and pay over time. Enjoy energy savings, peace of mind, and a comfortable home all within your budget. Call Fowler Heating and Cooling at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com. We make comfort affordable.
Terms and conditions apply.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Who are you going to call to keep your over-the-road trucks rolling? Disc Truck and Repair, your 24-hour mobile service experts. With 25 years of experience, we offer maintenance, repair, and emergency mobile services. From tires and brakes to AC repair, clutches, and trailer repairs. We've got you covered. Plus, we have parts in stock, a driver's lounge, drop trailer sites, and truck scales. Friendly, fast, reliable, and affordable. Call Disc Trucking and Repair today, 618-547-3182, and find us on Facebook.
Now let's head back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth on WMIX.
Mike, you got some friends watching tonight?
Yeah, Jerry McDonald just sent me a message. They're down in Largo, Florida.
Largo.
And they're listening to the broadcast. They're just listening, so I always want to give a shout-out to our listeners, give us some updates, especially on this new thing we got going tonight. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
so
the NFHS network, just go to the WMIX Sports channel, and you can watch on the video stream there.
Yeah, we're sounding good. So, well, I mean,
at least sounding good.
Something, something's going right.
Largo, Florida, is that Key Largo or just Largo? What is there a difference?
I don't know. James Bond, that was Key Largo. You know, James Bond was, I don't know. Jerry McDonald going for the new James Bond role or not. Maybe doing it at Largo.
Key Largo.
Yeah.
Here come the referees finally. They've been cooling off. It is warm in here tonight, folks.
Yeah, I'm glad I wore this long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, me too. I wear the hoodie. I have no idea so is our cameraman up here. And he's a couple feet over us. So he's really burning up there. Caleb, poor guy. Getting ready for our second half here. He's doing all the hard work, Mike. All we do is push buttons and talk.
Absolutely.
Right side now down underneath. Woodlawn with the ball. Frick goes out on top. McKay's going to take a three. It hit the back of the rim. Rebound by Zeigler-Royalton the other way on the break, and they missed the layup. And Niblett then on the rebound stepped out of bounds. Had a wide open layup and just missed it.
Well, you miss the layup, then you get an offensive rebound, which is good, and then you get your first turnover of the half.
Cooper bounces it to Frick at the free throw line. Now back out on top. Bennett around to McKay on the baseline. Frick goes out to Mosier, went off his fingertips and onto the scorer's table. And that's not a way that you want to start if you're either team here in the second half.
Woodlawn said we can throw one farther away than that.
You're going to make a turnover, so are we.
Yep. We're going to make a better turnover.
There's a three, is no good in the corner by Van Horbeek, and Cooper comes away with it in the opposite corner, up ahead to McKay. Head fake, he'll drive instead. Give it off to Mosier on the baseline, goes up over Brown, missed it. Rebound, tipped around, got it back, took it away, and then lays it up and in. First points of the second half, brought to you by Disc Truck and Repair. You can find them on Facebook at Disc Truck and Repair. In the front court, Van Horbeek has it stolen. Here comes Frick again, and look out, two-handed jam this time. That's what I was telling Caleb at halftime. I want to see a two-handed jam, and we got it.
Didn't take long to get your wishes.
No, he heard me.
You play him at the point.
Niblett had it stolen. Bennett with it. Bennett's going to take it all the way in. He said, you can't have all the fun, Tyson. Let me have two. And he gets the layup, 57-19, and a timeout taken by the Tornadoes. Big run to start the second half. 6-0 run here for Woodlawn in the first minute and a half.
Yeah, Frick on the right side, Mosier on the left. What are you going to do, Mr. Bennett? I'm just going to go in, use it off the backboard. That's how I was taught how to play the game.
That's right.
Make the layup.
That's right. You all are too greedy. Let me have one. You all score more than I do.
Them dunks can definitely get the crowd going, that's for sure.
Frost Aesthetics, their facials combine quality skincare products with soothing treatments that improve the appearance and health of your face and neck. Call them at 618-212-3092. This Land of Lincoln Credit Union timeout. And looks like that Weber broadcast is getting underway pretty soon. Also on the WMIX Sports NFHS Network channel. Out of the timeout, Frick comes away with the steal. You can also hear that on the Section 618 app or on 96.5. Out on top, now around the right side, Cooper underneath to McKay. Uses a glass block from behind. Picked up, though, by Frick. He had it blocked. Picked up by McKay. He puts it up off the glass, stuck with it, and it's a 40-point Woodlawn lead here. 5:50 left in the third. Too bad we don't have a running third quarter clock. Oh, man. Wow. Wingate threw that one over Brown's head, and it goes down the hallway. I mean, it left the building.
That could have been a souvenir.
Elvis could have went and got it. He was out of the building, too, right?
He was.
McKay with it. In the front court to Cooper, in the corner to Frick. On the baseline. Frick going up with it off the glass and in. It's a 10-0 run to start the second half. What was the start of the game? Was it
17?
17? See if they can match that. Steal by Frick. He has McKay up ahead. Oh, and it went off his fingertips and into the cheerleaders. McKay just lost that one.
Yeah, that should have been right in his wheelhouse.
Just maybe took his eye off of it.
Might have been looking at the defender closest by him.
Mm-hmm. The Zeigler ball here with Niblett bringing it up the floor. Corner to Brown, now gives it up. Gaddis falling down, puts up a fadeaway. It is no good. Rebound by Frick. Up ahead to Cooper, and Cooper will walk it up the floor. Cooper hasn't scored a whole lot tonight, but he hasn't needed to. He's been kind of the floor leader tonight. Around it goes to McKay. Over to Cooper. He'll take the three. Oh, and it's no good. Frick with the rebound, and he's fouled as he goes back up with it. Going to get a foul here, I think, on Niblett. And that is his foul on Niblett. And that's his first, team's first. And Frick will go to the line for these Nutrien Ag Solutions one-handed free throws. And it is up and it's good. It's getting better at that, Mike.
So foul me, huh?
Downs and Heater and Kirkpatrick all coming back in.
Yeah, it's all in the control.
Mm-hmm.
And if he needs to have that right hand, just touch the ball on the side, don't put much pressure on it. Just help guide it, just like that right there. There's no pressure on the ball at all.
Hit the back of the rim, but Mosher gets the offensive rebound, goes up and in around Moyers and gets the layup. 64-19. Moyers with it at the free throw line. The sophomore turns around, misses the shot. Rebound tipped out. Here comes Frick the other way. It's 2-on-1. Tyson stops, hands off to Heater. The trailer, he missed the layup. Rebound by Moyers. Up ahead it comes. Quickly in the front court, Niblett. He goes around the man, pulls up, and no good. Rebound, Kirkpatrick coming away with it for the Cardinals. Off to Heater. 4:20 left in the third. Moshers for three, and it's no good. Rebound, Bennett had it knocked away out of his hands. Wingate comes away with it, or that is Lebowski, rather. Lebowski up in the front court goes to Brown. Brown holds it over his head, goes back to Lebowski out on top, right wing side, Gaddis. Up on top to Brown, around the left side to Niblett. Niblett double teamed and a foul here as Mosier hit him pretty good. Trying to go for the ball, though, and he got kind of tangled up with him and sent him to the floor and gets a foul.
Yeah, good heads right there to help Bennett out on that. Just wanted to get that ball naturally and got a little handsy. Brown set a good screen that time. After that illegal screen, Brown has really set some good screens. He needs to let it fly here in the second half.
Downs checking in here for the Cardinals. We're also going to see Rubenacher coming in. Brown with it on the right wing. Fakes it underneath, gives it to Moyers. Moyers back to Brown. He'll take the three. There it is. It's no good. Rebound by Downs. Gives it up now to Bennett. Oh, I feel the AC kick on. Oh,
yeah. It sure did.
I must have heard something there on our broadcast, right?
Yes.
Driving in. There's Bennett with the floater. Off the glass and in. What a shot by Bennett. Just a one-hander.
Use the backboard.
Attaboy. 66-19. Underneath, Moyers turn around with Downs on him. Fadeaway shot up, no good. Rebound, and it's going to go out on, who are they going to say? They go off of, as Leposki tried to save it. He did save it off of Woodlawn. I think it had bounced out of bounds like about 3 or 4 times before that.
I think it's just going to stay down on this end.
Brown to inbound with 3:09 left in the third. Zeigler still looking for the first second half points, 66-19. Brown turnaround shot, and it rattled off. Rebound by Downs. Downs quickly in the front court. Gives it up ahead to Heater. Head fake. Nope, that's not here. That's fake three there. Driving in, putting it up one-hander. It's up, and it's good. That was Junkins. Was that Titus Junkins?
Titus Junkins.
Couldn't see the number. Titus getting the bucket with 2:40 left here in the third quarter. 68-19 and almost stolen away. Brown for three on top. It's good. Man, he put some force behind it. And it's a Cornerstone Family Counseling three.
Kind of got a little side spin to it, but it knows where to go.
Rubenacher back out on top to Kirkpatrick. He dribbles to his right. Throws it cross court now. That's Heater. Heater underneath Rubenacher, gives it to Downs on the baseline, up, and it rolled off. He got his own rebound, back up, missed it, left it short. Brown comes away with the rebound.
Now, he didn't use the backboard.
Nope, 2:05 left here in the third quarter. Zeigler the other way with it. Pasquino on the baseline, out on top to Brown. Brown back to Pasquino in the corner. He can shoot. It's no good. Rebound, Heater off his fingers. I think it's going to go with Zeigler-Royalton underneath their own goal to our right. It will.
Now, Heater was standing out of bounds when he was going to try to attempt to grab it, but couldn't. Then it hit a second time and out of bounds on the Cardinals.
Jackson Gaddis now checking in. Inbound comes out on top, Van Horbeek. Now goes right side underneath. Ball knocked away and picked off by Gaddis, picking it up, saving it. Out on top, Brown for three. It's no good, and it goes out of bounds and into the Woodlawn crowd over there.
Be a team rebound for the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Christopher leading Trico 26-22. The winner of that would take on Waltonville on Wednesday, and that could be on WMIX. I'm waiting to see what happens on the Wayne City game tonight. There's a three in the corner. It's off the back of the rim. No good by Nick Carey, who just checked in. It goes out of bounds. You'll stay with Woodlawn. That's a look at the scoreboard brought to you by Budget Building Supplies. The Section 618 scoreboard. Budget Building Supplies can help you with any materials, big or small. Heater with a floater. No good. Rebound. Rubenacher off the glass it in. 70-22. Dawson coming up big with that bucket there. Out on top is Longwell. Now to Brown around the left side. It's Gaddis. He's cut off there. Goes underneath, and Rubenacher stole it. Gives it up now in the front court. Oh, nice move. Oh, man, he got tripped up. Kirkpatrick going to the goal. He's fouled.
Boy, nice smooth dribbling right there by Kirkpatrick. Just got tripped up, or he was going in the middle.
Chase Severs going to check in here for Woodlawn. Everybody's going to get to play tonight. And in the fourth quarter, we're just going to see a running clock.
Yep.
So these guys will have a quick work made for them here in the fourth. It's Severs down on the baseline, hopping down there, shot up, and it's good. That is Carey with the bucket, making it 72-22. Longwell pulls up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Junkins. Junkins in the front court quickly for the Cardinals. Goes around his man, had it put away, but picks it right back up. Now cross-court pass. It goes to Severs in the corner. Carry for three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound, tipped out and controlled before it goes in the backcourt by Severs. Good job by Chase Severs, keeping that one. Junkins around to Severs on the right wing now. Into the corner. Carey takes another three, and he got it. Cornerstone Family Counseling three. Why not, kid? 75-22, 12 seconds left in the third. Inbound comes to Van Horbeek. He'll dribble up the floor. 5 on the clock. Right side. Ball tipped up in the air. Pasquino for three, and it's good at the buzzer. Cornerstone Family Counseling three from Pasquino makes it 75-25. Woodlawn over Zeigler-Royalton as we head to quarter number 4. There'll be a pass fourth quarter. It's coming up next. Brought to you by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now, that's a plot twist.
Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary. Guys, if low energy, brain fog, or lack of strength is holding you back, it may be time to check your testosterone. At Frost Aesthetics, we offer personalized testosterone bioidentical replacement therapy tailored to your body and your goals. Men experience more energy, improved muscle strength, better mood balance, and sharper focus and memory. Located at 1708 Jefferson in Mount Vernon, Frost Aesthetics is committed to exceptional care, quality, and the highest standards. Call 618-212-3092 today and take control of how you feel.
Listen to the Showcase online at section618.com. Showcase Basketball on WMIX.
R.J. Price and Mike Richardson as we start quarter number 4 here at Woodlawn with the Woodlawn Cardinals all over ZR 75-24. I guess they gave him a 2 on that last shot instead of a 3. And then a foul underneath or not ball blocked and goes out of bounds. So they ruled that a 2. Right at the buzzer. Pull-up jumper by Junkins. And no good. Tipped out, but he got the rebound. Back up, no good. He almost got another rebound, but he's going to get called for a foul here, reaching in. And we'll go the other way now. Continuous clock for this fourth quarter. We're under 7 minutes left now. All Woodlawn, 75-24 over ZR. Niblett dribbles around to the right. Now Brown out on top. Brown will penetrate. Stops, throws it off the glass, no good. Rubenacher gets the rebound and a technical foul. They're calling a technical here on ZR going the other way on Brown. Not sure what happened there. There was Rubenacher kind of pushed off on him like, get away from me, like maybe he did something to him that he didn't like.
Yeah, I almost seen that as he forced his way in. I think that was just good hard basketball right there.
Cavender's going to shoot free throws. Oh, and he missed it. He's a crowd favorite. Haven Cavender, 5'8" sophomore. Gets the second one here, this Nutrient Ag Solution free throw. After the technical. And it's no good. Got a awe from the crowd. He'll get another shot, though, I hope. Oh.
He spots up in the corner. He's got that three-point shot down.
Inbound here from Kirkpatrick. Gets it in to Severs. Back to Kirkpatrick. Down in the corner. Oh, and he lost it. Oh. That's Cavender. Lost it off his fingertips. Was ready to shoot. It'll be ZR ball. 75-24, 5:10 left. Niblett out on top to Brown. He'll fire another 3. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Cavender. He got in the scorebook that way. Gets a rebound. He's excited as he flies back up the floor. Junkins with it. Over into the corner. Hands it off now to Cavender. He'll dribble back outside. Throws it out on top to Severs. Around to Junkins. Junkins looking inside. He'll drive in, bounces it off. Baseline jumper by Cavender, too strong. Brown comes away with the rebound. Gives off to Niblett in the front court, goes behind his back. Now goes right side. Now gives it back to Brown. Brown guarded by Rubenacher, hands it off to Leposki, stolen away. Here comes the Cardinals the other way. Layup no good. Junkins back up. It's no good. Tipped around and pulled away here by Knapp. ZR with it the other way. Knapp in the front court, gives it off to Brown. Brown gets a screen set from Knapp. He'll fire the three, and it's good. Big guy knocking it down. That's the first points of the fourth quarter, brought to you by Disc Truck and Repair. It's taken half of the fourth quarter. There's a three by Cavender, and it's good. Crowd is going crazy as Haven Cavender nails a Cornerstone Family Counseling three. Back we go the other way. Niblett underneath, turnaround shot up, no good. Rebound tapped around. Junkins comes away with it. Junkins bounces off to the left side, taking it off on the baseline. Laying it up was Kirkpatrick and having it blocked. Here come the Tornadoes the other way. Leposki, he's fouled by Severs. And we'll go to the line. I think they're going to give him 2 shots here.
These will be the first free throws of the game.
Wow.
For the Tornadoes.
The conclusion of this game, we'll have our Rend Lake Sporting Goods postgame show, and we'll select our Fairfield National Bank player of the game for the Cardinals.
The Tornadoes offense has kind of been relegated to the three-point line, 5-man out. They're not going to get a lot of inside stuff, and Woodlawn Cardinals have a little bit of size that kind of wants you to stay away from that lane anyway.
Did they give Cavender a 2 on that? I don't know. It's like they took a point off.
Well, it must have been, but I'm still showing 2 points different here on the Tornadoes. Even if they call that a.
Yeah, they're calling it a 2. Oh, come on. That's what they're discussing, I think.
Because Pasquino's at the end of the quarter, I could have swore it would have been a 3.
I did too, but they called it a 2. Next free throw, no good. Oh, man, Cavender passed it up. The crowd didn't like it. Carey gets it, gives it back to him. Jumper on the baseline, no good. Tipped out, and Carey gets it. Gives it back to him. Cutting in, he goes in for the hook shot, no good. Rebound back up, blocked by Warriors, and crowd does not like that. He didn't try to do it.
No.
He just had his hands up in the air, and he ended up blocking it. And he's like, all I was doing, had my hands up, that's all. What was I supposed to do? Play defense. 1:35 left. It'll be Zeigler ball. They called timeout to get some more subs in. Brown with it. He'll take another 3, and he hit it. Wow, he hadn't quit. 77-31. Cornerstone Family Counseling 3 from the big man, and he may be coming out now. 3 in the corner by Cavender. It's good! Oh, they said another 2. Oh, they put 2 on the... Oh, man. 79-31, 1:10 left. But he's had a couple of big ones tonight.
Couple good-looking shots right there. And
Pasquino for 3. It's no good. Severs gets a rebound with a minute left. Severs in the front court. Getting ready to get underway at Weber tonight. Weber taking on Christ-Our Rock Lutheran on the WMIX Sports NFHS Network channel. 3 by Cavender. Again, no good, and Moyers gets a rebound. And now another timeout here. They're going to stop the clock to get some more subs in. Jackson Gaddis and Maston Snyder will check in, the freshman, for the first time. Wingate to throw it in for the Tornadoes here. Gets it into Snyder. Goes left side, now back out on top to Wingate. Wingate left side, it goes to Jackson Gaddis. Right side. Now to Gaston. Down in the corner, underneath for Moyers. Ball knocked away on the floor and picked up there. Cavender saved it from going out of bounds, but right into the hands. Pasquino out on top. 3 on the way by Snyder's, no good. Rebound by Severs. 14 seconds left. And they may just, they want to get Rubenacher in. Rubenacher's going to check in for Cavender, who gets a big hand. scored 4 points tonight off the bench.
Can't take that smile away from that face tonight.
No, not at all. He gets congratulations from his teammates. Goes down and gets some water. 5 seconds left, and that will do it. Impressive win here for Woodlawn in our home floor tonight in the first round of the regional over Zeigler-Royalton. No surprise, 79-31. The Cardinals now 28-3. Zeigler-Royalton falls to 7-24. And we will tell you who's going to be waiting for Woodlawn in the next round when we come back here on our postgame show in just a moment. The high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
At Budget Building Supplies, you're partnering with a team dedicated to providing the highest quality steel building materials, all made in the USA. Whether you're a contractor or a DIY enthusiast, they have everything you need for any job, big or small. From metal roofing to gutters, their steel products are superior to the competition and backed by an ironclad warranty. And maybe most importantly, delivered quickly to your site. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or 618-242-1123.
It's your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and I have a message that I hope you take a second to listen to. And better yet, act on it. Everyone needs a will. This topic is not fun to discuss, but a will is so important to the people who are left behind. Trust me, I have learned this from personal experience. My office does not create this document for you, but we would be glad to meet with you and help you understand why you need it. This is not something only for the wealthy. This is for everyone. So please do some research. Stop by our office and let's talk about it. Find me online at TonyWilt.com or call me at 242-1421.
When it comes to power, performance, and personal service, FAS and Service in Mount Vernon has you covered. Locally owned and operated at 315 Broadway, FAS and Service is your trusted source for expert repairs, top quality supplies, and the full lineup of Yanmar tractors. Built tough and made to last, Yanmar tractors are ready for anything, and FAS backs them with the service you can count on. Stop in today to see the latest Yanmar tractors and experience the difference at FAS and Service, where your yard and your business matter most.
Back to the high school basketball showcase on WMIX. This is the Ren Lake Sporting Goods postgame show.
Final score, Woodlawn over ZR 79-31. This has been the high school basketball showcase on 94.1 FM, WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois. A free service of Withers Broadcasting along with the Section 618 app. And we are streaming online on the WMIX Sports NFHS Network page. If you want to go to nfhsnetwork.com, we'll be streaming probably about 90% of our postseason games there. There's going to be some exceptions where we can go to YouTube, and hopefully you guys will check it out. Coach Matt Patterson of the girls, Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, said that tonight's game, he couldn't tell the difference, except for $13 out of his wallet, I guess, but that's about it, right? But it's $13 for the whole 30 days, as many games as you want. So it's not like you're paying $13 a game, and that's not a bad deal. And, of course, you can hear it on the radio as well for free. And giving you an update here, Woodlawn moves on. They will play in the semifinals at Sparta on Wednesday night at 6 against the winner of Waterloo-Jabot and Cesar. And right now, Cesar-Valier trailing at halftime by the score of 24-19. So Waterloo-Jabot with a 5-point lead at the half. Goreville beat Carrier Mills tonight, 104-19. Oh boy, what a season it was for Carrier Mills.
That wasn't an overtime, right?
No, not an overtime.
Okay, I didn't know. I just checked it.
But there's somebody who's upset that they gave up 19 points.
Well, I'm sure they shot that last shot at the end of the fourth quarter or third quarter. They had them hung at 15, but they got a couple last-second shots right there. Bummer.
Oh man, but but yeah, Woodlawn will take on the winner of Waterloo, Jabot, and Cesar Wednesday night at 6 o'clock at Sparta. Also a halftime score, or end of third. Wayne City holding on over St. Elmo 42-40. All right, if Wayne City wins that game, we'll be at Altamont on Wednesday for Weber against Wayne City. That's two of our showcase teams, and when they play each other, that sets the bar. I mean, there's no other way around that one. So and now if Wayne City ends up losing that game, and it's Weber against St. Elmo, Brownstown, which will be a good game, but we will shift then to Waltonville against either Christopher or Trico. And the last we saw was Christopher was on top of that one by 4, but that was still toward the end of the first half. So hopefully we can get a score on that one for you as well. But here our final score, 79-31, Woodlawn over Zeigler-Royalton. We're on our postgame show brought to you by Rend Lake Sporting Goods. Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission Bow while you're there. Rend Lake Sporting Goods, they got all 4 seasons covered, hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Rend Lake Sporting Goods today at 618-242-2191. We'll be back with our Luke Rowley Concrete final stats after this. This is the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
You're busy. We get it. You need to be able to bank from anywhere, anytime. And you can with LLCU Digital Banking. It's like having an LLCU teller, loan officer, or financial counselor at your fingertips. Make mobile deposits, check balances, pay bills, pay friends, check your credit score, apply for a loan, even make a budget, all from your desktop or mobile device. We know you're busy, so take us with you. Visit llcu.org for details. Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Bank on learning more. Equal housing lender, federally insured by the NCUA.
Discover Centralia Estates' elegant, all-inclusive retirement living designed for comfort and peace of mind. Choose from 4 spacious floor plans, studio, efficiency, 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, all with weekly housekeeping, linen service, and even a free fitness membership. Come see why Centralia Estates feels like home. Call 618-533-2400 to schedule your visit today. Or find us on Facebook and at libertyvillageofcentralia.com.
Simply the finest.
Crestliner and Phoenix boats with a Mercury motor make fishing a breeze. Rend Lake Sporting Goods on Wells Bypass Road is the only Crestliner, Phoenix, and Mercury dealer in Mount Vernon. Being a full-service dealer means Rend Lake Sporting Goods provides all the service, repair, and Mercury marine parts to any watercraft at their location. Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission Bow while you're there. Rend Lake Sporting Goods has all 4 seasons covered. Hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Rend Lake Sporting Goods today. 618-242-2191.
The High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, powered by your Allstate Insurance agent, Paul Shields. Now back to the court.
Okay, got another update here for you. Christopher leading Trico 34-33 going into the fourth quarter there. Winner of that will take on Waltonville on Wednesday. So could be over in Waltonville, or I should say at Alvarado on Wednesday. Who knows where we're going to be. So to find out, just keep it tuned right here. We'll let you know, and keep checking our Facebook page on WMIX Sports as well. In a 79-31 victory, Woodlawn all over ZR tonight. Mike's got our Luke Rowley Concrete final stats.
All right, thank you very much, Roger. And we're going to be off a point or two because of the confusion of 3s versus 2s and whatever. So everybody knows the deal. These are unofficial stats. But for the Tornadoes, see, they're in the season come to an end. They ended up with 12 rebounds tonight. 2 of those on the offensive end. They had 22 turnovers. That was just a problem. The Woodlawn defense really was out for bear tonight. They wanted to get a few outlets and get running up and down the court as they did. Shooting the basketball 35% were the Tornadoes. They were 12 out of 34. 3 out of 13 on the inside, but behind the arc, I have them at 9 of 21. And I know that's where a couple of the points are, the difference of 3s versus 2. They were 0 for 2 at the free throw line. So unofficially, I have 3 points for Knapp, 3 points for Niblet, 5 each for Pasquino and Leposki. And they both had 3s that I wrote down. And then the leading scorer, the senior, Nolan Brown, he ended up with a team-high 17 points. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, ended up with 40 rebounds, 1 team rebound, 11 offensive rebound, and 5 offensive rebounds led to second chance opportunities along the way. They only had 7 turnovers and really cleaned it up in the second half with only 2. They ended up shooting 56% from the field on 35 out of 62, 30 out of 52 on the inside, 5 of 10 behind the arc, and 50%, 4 of 8 at the charity stripe. We got a list here of scorers for the Cardinals. Nick Carey had 5, Dawson Rubenaker with 2, Haven Cavender ended up with 4, as there was a 3 taken away from a 2. I think we got that right. Titus Junkins ended up 5 rebounds off the bench with 2 points. 6 points for Tucker Downs, and then it was the starters the rest of the way. Ian Bennett really took control, helped Cooper with ball handling and leading the offense tonight. He had 6, and Kyle Cooper, as we mentioned, he had 8. Had real good rotation on his shots. He had 2 for 3 out behind the arc. And then the Cardinals have 3 in double-digit scoring. Frick had 13, 16 for Luke McKay, and Kylan Moser leading the way with the Cardinals. He had 17 points. 79-31 here inside the gym. The first game of the regional, 2026.
I think it was a success. I think so. I hope so. Those of you watching on NFHS Network and listening on the radio as well. Our final stats brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete, a family-owned and operated business. Luke Rowley Concrete in Woodlawn, offering free quotes for your business and home. Call Luke today, 237-0552. Now, they had no other choice. If you wanted the video stream, we had to go with NFHS Network because otherwise we wouldn't be able to bring you the video stream. So we had to put it on that network, and I know it's not free, but it's the only choice, only option we had, but you still get free radio, so you can listen to it on the radio if you didn't want to pay for it, and that's fine. Most of our postseason games will be on all of them will be on the radio, the ones that we carry, of course.
Correct.
And most of them will be on the NFHS network until we get to the state finals, and then we can't. It's just radio only for us. And
yeah, you can go all the way to the Super.
Yeah, all the way up to the Super, and that's hopefully we'll be having some teams in the Super.
Absolutely.
And we'll have a team in the finals too. Let's hope. And Woodlawn looked good tonight. They could be one of those teams as they improved to 28-3 with a 79-31 win over Zeigler-Royalton. We'll check the Section 618 Budget Building Supplies scoreboard here, Mike, in just a moment. We'll come back with our Fairfield National Bank Player of the Game after this. The high school basketball showcase from the regionals tonight, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
With the increasing intelligent technology applied in today's vehicles, make sure you're using a certified collision repair facility to diagnose, repair, calibrate, and complete the safety system checks required. Hi, this is Chase Landers at Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Let our iCar certified ADAS technicians get you back on the road faster. We are a direct repair facility for most insurance carriers and an industry leader in consumer satisfaction ratings from all major insurance companies. Landers Towing and Collision is family-owned and operated since 1988. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
At Coach House Garages, they're not just builders, they're masters of manufacturing. Coach House Garages and their buildings stand tall against the harshest of elements, thanks to Amish craftsmanship woven into every board. The Coach House difference is generations of experience, backed by a 5-year warranty that speaks volumes you can trust for durability and design. Coach House unites to forge more than a shelter for your possessions. They create a Coach House legacy. Reasonable, dependable, professional. Experience the Coach House difference. Visit CoachHouseGarages.com today.
At FNB, we believe in us, not us, the bank, us, the farmers, us, the families, us, the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest in, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Sisseton, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
The high school basketball showcase on WMIX. The Fairfield National Bank Bean Capital Banking Center Player of the Game is now.
Fairfield National Bank bringing you the player of the game and Woodlawn's big victory over ZR in the first round of the regional. Mike, who is our Woodlawn Cardinals showcase player of the game?
Wow, I tell you what, that was not easy tonight. I kind of got to go with defense along the way. I really like how he hedged out and got in the path of a few guys, got some steals along the way. He was... I got to count this out because I was sleeping.
That's
because I was paying attention to the scoreboard. That's what somebody said I was doing at one game this year.
You were asleep. You might have been.
I know what I was doing, and it wasn't sleeping. I wish I would have been, but it wasn't.
Wake up, Mike.
All right. This guy ended up 2 offensive rebounds to go along with 6 total. 6 out of 9. Had some thunderous dunks in the ball game as well. 1 out of 2 free throwing, but again, I go back to that defense.
Mm-hmm.
And he made some very unselfish patches on the inside throughout the ball game. Tyson Frick will be tonight's player of the game. And, I mean, it was close. McKay had a great game. Mosier, led them in scoring, and he had 5 rebounds as well. And his defense has picked up. But, well, that dunk kind of gets the crowd going into it a little bit. And we're going to go that route tonight.
Tyson Frick, good choice. At Fairfield National Bank, they believe in the farmers, the families, and the communities. Let me give you another score. Christopher over Trico by 3 with 10 seconds left.
Wow.
So that's a close one there. Also, Wayne City leading... Let's see, it's a final. Wayne City beat St. Elmo Brownstown, 55-49.
Wow, good.
Good job, Wayne City. So now we know where we're going to be Wednesday, Mike.
Coach Talbert gets a rematch with another W.
Yep. And we will be at Altamont on Wednesday to bring you that game. And the good news is it will be on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel.
So nobody will be confused that night.
Yep, and you don't have to pay for it.
Yep, exactly.
But if you want to pay for it for the rest of the season, you'll have to. But right now, you don't have to worry about that. Let's see. It's over. The Bearcats beat Trico, so Christopher over Trico by 1 tonight. That's the final. So Christopher against Waltonville Wednesday night. And I wish we could be at 2 places at once because I think that'd be
It'd
fun.
be a pretty good game. Yep.
Yeah. So, so that's a look at our budget building supplies scoreboard. And those final scores: Steelville over Marissa, 71-25. No surprise there.
Nope.
And just getting you some updates throughout the Southern Illinois. We told you Jabot leading Cesar at halftime last we checked by 5. And Woodlawn with a big victory here, 79-31. So Wednesday, Mike and I, along with Caleb, will be in Altamont for that game. And it'll be Weber against Wayne City because those are 2 of our showcase teams. It's in high demand among our viewers and also our sponsors as well. So that's going to be a fun one on Wednesday night. We hope you can join us. It'll be on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Not sure where it's going to be on the radio yet. Probably on 96.5 because I think the Mount Vernon Rams are playing Wednesday. But tomorrow night we got a game for you, and we'll be at Wayne City tomorrow night. And it'll be the Cesar Valier Waltonville Lady Red Devils. They'll be in action against Edwards County in the sectional. So we can't wait for that one. And that game will be on the NFHS network.
Correct.
Along with 94.1 WMIX. So that'll be our next broadcast. Join us for girls basketball. And hopefully that's our last showcase girls team. Hopefully they can keep rolling. And so we can keep going on with the girls' season as well.
Yeah, that'll be a tough test for them. Boy, Edwards County is really, really good, and so is Cesar Valier.
Yeah, that'll be a fun game.
But it will be a fun game.
Yeah,
you bet.
That's tomorrow night, and we'll have that game for you here on the NFHS network under the WMIX Sports channel and on 94.1. And another score I want to get you on the Budget Building Supply scoreboard: Jabot leading Cesar Valier boys 40-30, and that's at the end of the third there. So it looks like perhaps it's going to be Woodlawn against Jabot in the next round.
And that will be at Sparta.
Yep. So that does it here for us tonight, and what a way to kick off the postseason, 79-31. Woodlawn with a big victory over Zeigler-Royalton. For Cam Meyer back at the studio, also for Caleb Lewis, our cameraman, and for Mike Richardson, it's R.J. Price saying for one more time, so long from Sides Jim.
This has been the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, presented by your Allstate Insurance agent, Paul Shields. This game has been brought to you by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Nutrien Ag Solutions, Munkin Toyota, Tony Wilt State Farm, the Land of Lincoln Credit Union, Frost Aesthetics, Whisper Internet, Bean Insurance, Master Construction, Cornerstone Family Counseling, Budget Building Supplies, Landers Towing and Collision Center of Mount Vernon, Luke Rowley Concrete, Ren Lake Sporting Goods, Fairfield National Bank Bean Capital Banking Center, Biltmore Buildings, Fowler Heating and Cooling, FAS and Service, Liberty Village of Centralia, and Coach House Garages. This game was an exclusive presentation of WMIX Sports through the facilities of Withers Broadcasting. This has been the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX and the Section 618 app.
94.1 WMIX.